Welcome to Crazy Shit in Real Estate, a weekly podcast where I walk you through some of the wildest, most unbelievable stories you'll hear from the world of real estate. If you like real estate and you love crazy, this is the podcast for you. Before we get any further into this episode, I've got some information to share.
Oh, it's true. Real estate is super competitive and harder than you expected. That's why I created Leigh Brown University. It's everything you need to take you from point A to point whatever your goal is. You could be new to the business or a seasoned vet. I'll help you break through to the next level so that your professional life can look exactly like you desire. Enroll in Leigh Brown University today. I'll help you get there.
All right, so what if somebody wants to get involved in investing, but they don't have a lot of liquid capital? How do they start building so they can get there?
They need capital. I know that on Clubhouse, Leigh, you and I have seen a million rooms buy no money down. I've never in 34 years that I've been investing have figured that out. I mean, I've had partners that say, you don't have to put any money in, but if I'm going to go raise money, I want to say, I put in 100 grand, so you need to put in 100 grand. You know, if
that's
I call it
skin in the game, and that's one thing that big investment money is looking for. It's just like a volunteer board of directors, right? If you're asking for money for the Heart Association, the board better have given to the Heart Association.
Exactly.
There's a lot of parallels there. Clubhouse is full of a lot of shenanigans, though. So if you're on Clubhouse, you can make these kind of connections, but there's also people to be wary of, just FYI.
100%. So I tell my leasing agents or anyone that wants to invest, my boss came to me when I was 20. I started with him at 26. At 28, he came and he said, hey, I've got a shopping center I want to invest in. Do you want to put money in? I'm like, I don't have any money. He goes, what are you doing with your money? I'm like, living. He goes, well, what do you made 68,000 and you're married. He probably made the same. You guys got to be investing. I'm like, okay. 2 years later, 18 months later, he comes back to me and he says, okay, we're buying another shopping center. You saw how successful the last one is. You know, are you ready? And now I'm making 100 grand, Leigh, and my husband's probably making the same. I'm like, I don't have any money. And he's like, what the F? Like, what do you mean? You don't have any money? You're making 200 grand. What are you doing with your money? I'm like, you see the red Jaguar outside? And you know, that first class trip I took to Hawaii, he goes, you're an idiot. So he leaves, they buy the property, they refi within 6 months. Everyone gets their original equity back. Now they're, running on house money. And I'm like, I'm having fun, driving my car and going on trips. Third time comes to me, he goes, okay, see that deal? You're going to be the leasing agent. The rents are 18. You're going to take them to 25 triple net. This is going to be a huge score. You have money, right? And like, I get all red in the face and he goes, you're kidding me. Now I'm making about 130, 140. My husband's probably doing the same. He literally dragged me by the neck, Leigh, and took me down to the local community bank and said, I'm going to co-sign a $50,000 note for you and you're going to invest in your first deal. $50,000. We've refinanced in 6 months. I paid the bank back and we sold it in 2017. I got that property in my limited partnership in the divorce. It paid me over $1.2 million. So I'm not saying go borrow money. So what I tell my leasing agents is every commission check that I got from that point forward, I put 25% away.
Yeah, spending.
Stop spending. Invest it. People have opinions about Grant Cardone. I invest with Grant Cardone in his multifamily. I diversify with him. He has a saying, don't spend your earned income. Invest your earned income and spend your passive income. I think that's brilliant. Save your earned income, invest it, and the money that invested income throws off, that passive income, go to Hawaii or buy the Jaguar on that.
Oh, you're enjoying this little clip? Well, the rest of the story is available on any of your podcast apps. Just go search for and subscribe to Crazy Shit in Real Estate with Leigh Brown.